Hello, my name is Leo Perez. I'm a tutor at Magic, and this tutorial will be a Substance Painter to Maya workflow. Um, really quick, so once you have finished your texture and you want to send out the textures, just click here and export textures. Um, this bar up here selects what folder you want to export the textures to. Select that. Mine is already set up. PBR metallic roughness for me here. For you, it may be different. Um, File type TIFF for PNG is fine. For me, it'll be TIFF 16 bits. And here are the meshes that were exported from Maya uh, and imported into Substance. So I have each one selected here. It means that each texture set will be exported from these meshes. Um, so I'm just gonna export. Just wait here. Okay. Right. And this is the folder I have it saved out to. And these are the textures here. They look kind of wonky, but I'm going to show you real quick how to edit them in Photoshop so it could be a little bit cleaner. First thing you're going to want to do, however, is go into Maya, over in your UV editor, select the mesh. This is be the UV, and you want to do a UV snapshot, which you just click here. I'll save it out as a PNG. So again, browse will be select where you want to save it out, and you just hit apply and close. All right, and this here is how it would look like. Okay, so after you import the textures into Photoshop for this, um, you pretty much already know which UV island this belongs to. So what you're gonna do here, just go click the UV image, select the part that you're gonna want to isolate. Um, Obviously deselect the other ones because you're not gonna need it for this particular island. So then you want to refine the edge. So you click refine edge. Here I had already set it up. So you need to play around with the contrast, feather, smooth, shift edge to kind of give it this border around it. That way it eliminates any seams. And then you're gonna want to go back to the actual textures. I think you gotta select inverse and start deleting, delete, delete, delete. Okay. Then deselect the UV, and then you have your first one. Group it. You see, I already have it already all done here. So we're just gonna go straight to Maya after this. And this is how it's gonna look like once you're done organizing everything. So you're gonna save out the different maps you have. Obviously, name them so you know which ones they are. This is the color map. This this is, for example, this is the blade. So this is the first one. This one's the color map. This one is metallic. This one's the normal map, and this one is the specular map or the roughness map. Sorry. So you're gonna name them as such. So I already have them saved out. So we're just gonna go straight to Maya now. So okay, we're in Maya, and since we're gonna be rendering in Arnold, we're gonna want to shift the default Lambert shader into an Arnold shader. So just right click. Actually, you don't normally have to select, but just select since they're different objects, select all of them. Right click over the object and assign new material. Go to Arnold shader and click on AI standard surface. Okay, so actually have to delete history. Okay, so now you go to the AI standard surface. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm just going to leave it default. Under base, this is going to be where you put in the color map and the metal map. So we're going to start off with weight. Just put it to 1. Color checker box. File and image name. Click the folder. We're going to go to desktop. So I have it here, blade, and color map. Okay. If the color for whatever reason doesn't show immediately, hit 6, which is hit 6 on your keyboard, which turns on texture mapping or the texture color. Okay. So now you go back to, then you just click the object again, and it takes you back to the shader menu. So now you go to metalness, click the checker box, file, go to the click the folder, and then metallic map. All right. And for black and white and gray textures, which is normally the roughness map and metallic map in this case anyway, change the color space to raw. It's already set here, and then color balance, put alpha is luminance on. All right. Now just click this here, and now we're gonna go to roughness. Click file, and roughness is also gonna be gray. So well, actually, just put the roughness map first. Okay, and again, raw and alpha is luminance. Yeah, and for normal maps, we go to geometry, bump mapping, click here. Here I already have it set up, but it's the same as before. Plug in your map, and then under color space for normal maps, it'll have to be raw. Alpha is luminance, I think you could leave it on or off. Tangent space normals, and you want to go under this Arnold tab, under this Arnold drop down, and typically it'll be flip R and flip G channel will be checked. You want to uncheck R normally, it'll be G. You want to flip G channel. So to test out Arnold, you need to go to the Arnold tab up here and just click on Arnold render view, and this will open up. And it's like a real-time render. I have it stopped right now, so hit play. So it's, unless you put a light, it'll just be black. So you want to go back to Arnold. It could be either Arnold, or you can go create lights here. But here I'm just, for the sake of really lighting up the scene, I'm just going to go to Arnold, lights, and physical sky. And then you have this. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully this is pretty easy to follow. And if you have any questions, I'll be in the lab normally 4 to close, Monday through Friday. So if you need any help with 3D modeling, texturing, anything like that, make sure to let me know, and I'll help you out.